had these headphones on that I don't need, and now I'm taking them off. And now they're tangled in my guitar. Okay. I don't want the headphones. All right. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, and I'm live. And let me finish setting everything up. I know I'm so disorganized. I am such a disorganized guy. All right. So let me just, I got a couple more things. I got to, the usual housekeeping things to do here before I finished my live setup. I think this is the last one. Click to connect. Connecting live. Okay. Let me put the window here. And hey, Smiley and Alluvia, welcome to my live in Cheyenne. How are you tonight? And let me put my windows where they belong. Sabrina, how are you? Cheyenne, how are you tonight? On a Saturday night. Time for a Saturday Night Live. I love saying that. Nora McGruber, how are you tonight? I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. Callista, how are you? Ava, how are you tonight? I am Seth Hillary Jackson, as I said, Audrey, and I'm here to do original songs for you tonight on Saturday evening. Maya, how are you? Amelia, Addie, how are you tonight? I'm just going to wait another couple of minutes before I start doing songs. Maddie and Madeline and Faith, how are you tonight? Hey. I'm getting ready to start doing original songs for you. And I guess I should say the goal, let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes. Please tap your screen. 10,000 likes in 10 minutes. Josie, how are you? That would be the goal. We've done it before, so I know we can do it again. Secret Society, how are you tonight? And Sid, how are you? We're just getting started. Hair and Ms. the Bus and Sprite and Bane and London, how are you tonight? I am Seth Hillary Jackson. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I'm getting ready to go. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes in 10 minutes. And let's see, how many we got so far? I should set a goal at which point I'll start playing songs. Oh, we only got 518. We got to get to 1,000 at least before I, and then I'll do a song. 1,000 likes and a song. That sounds like a trade. We really need to get to 10,000. We've done this before. 10,000 likes in 10 minutes. I know we can do it. You're also amazing. But I'll start singing when we get to 1,000, and we're at 730, 760. Oh, now I can't see the comments. Now I can't see I can only look at one thing at a time. I can look at the likes or the comments. So I guess I should just, Jalen, how are you? Abby, how are you? Sid, thank you for the likes. And Stella, I think that was, it flashes off the screen so fast. I can't see it. Madison, how are you? Okay, we're there. 996. All right, we made it to 1,000. Okay, so I'm going to start singing. Let's see if we can get to 10,000. We still got a few more minutes to get to 10,000. But I'm going to sing for you. And I have already decided that I'm going to start with this. I haven't done this song in a while. And I know people like it. It's been a popular song. I wrote this with a guy in Nashville, a guy named Craig Lackey. I've written a bunch of songs with him, and I like to do our songs that we've co-written together. And I'm going to do this one. Look up there, it's a shooting star. I made my wish the first time that we met, and now you're finally in my arms, like I've always dreamed. And the funny thing, I never guessed that you felt the same all along. And the moon is rising, and we've waited so long. So bring it on, oh, bring it on. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Maybe I'm in love with your lips. Maybe that sounds crazy, but it's true. And it's not just the way you kiss, it's who you are and every part of you that I love and I have all along. So let's keep going till the break of dawn. Bring it on. Oh, bring it on. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Oh yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, let's make it last. Kiss me, let's see what we've been missing. Hold me, show me that you're all mine, you're all mine. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's kiss and make up for lost time. Yeah, let's kiss and make up for lost time. Ava, thank you for liking the live. And everybody, please continue to like and share the live if you're enjoying it. And follow me if you're not following me already. And let me get my windows back. Oh, hey. You know, you say Jim Carrey. Ghost has said Jim Carrey. Do I know what a Gould is? Yes, of course I do. Who doesn't know what a Gould is? And I'm not one, because they're the bad guys. Yes, Middle America is definitely weird. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm doing original songs for you. And since you mentioned Jim Carrey, thank you, Ava, for the follow. And since you mentioned Jim Carrey, you know, I'm not Jim Carrey, but he did inspire a song of mine, and it is actually my latest single, so it's appropriate to do it right now. You've all seen the movie Dumb and Dumber? Who has seen the movie Dumb and Dumber? Raise your hand if you've seen the movie Dumb and Dumber. Well, anyway, when that movie was out, I was having a discussion with another songwriter. You know, song titles are very important. Ava has seen it. All right. Me too. And you know, as I said, song titles are really important for songwriters, especially when you're pitching songs to publishers and labels and artists. There's a lot of emphasis on song titles. So we were having this discussion, and my wife walked by, and she overheard the conversation. She says, you know, the movie Dumb and Dumber, that movie had just been out. And she said, that's a great movie. That's a great title. I mean, it's a movie title. It wouldn't be a good song title, but... And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, wait a second. What do you mean it wouldn't be a good song title? I got this idea immediately. So I had to write this. So I wrote this song 30 years ago. But, you know, people mentioned Jim Carrey, and it reminded me of the song, and I brought it out, and people seemed to like it. So I decided to release it as my single. And without any more ado, I'm going to play it for you. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Hi, Sarah. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. Thank you, Kat, for sharing. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, Trini K. I used to live in Boston. Well, I lived near Boston. I lived in Framingham, and I lived in Worcester. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, tell me something. And thank you, Kat, for sharing. And thank you, emojis, for sharing. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please do share and like and follow me if you're not following me already. Or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. Chrissy, how are you? Sophie, how are you tonight? Jocelyn, how are you tonight? Sophie, thank you for liking my live. Chicago. All right. Chicago is one city I have never been to. Oh, thank you, Sophie, for the heart me. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Chicago is one city I always wanted to be. Chicago, it's one of the biggest cities in the country. I've never been there except for the airport. I don't think that counts. Everybody's been to the airport, right? Well, I guess not everybody has. Katie, how are you? Minimum wage. We need to raise the minimum wage. That's, Thank you, T. And thank you for the like. Okay, what should I do next? Sophie, what do you want to hear next? I'm doing original songs, by the way, so when I say what do you want to hear next, although I can occasionally, as I mentioned, be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover, because I'm such a deadhead that I will do an occasional Grateful Dead cover if there is a demand. But Chloe, how are you? Dude. So, but I'm here to do original songs. I am a songwriter. Well, I have the Woodstock album, Richie Havens. So the only song I know is the one that's on the album. Which one is he the one? No, I forget which song was his. Yeah, I know a few Kenny Rogers songs, but I'm a songwriter, so I have not played Rembrandt Star yet. I have not. I've only done 2 songs so far, and Rembrandt Star is not one of them, but I assume that's a request? Is that a request? If that's a request from Sophie, I will do Rembrandt Star. Yes? Okay, Sophie wants Rembrandt Star, and therefore, and Dot is here. Welcome. Well, that's nice to hear. Coward of the... Yeah, I know that song, Coward of the County. Coward of the County. So this is by request, and thank you, Dot, for liking the live. This is a recent single. It came out in August. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. Thank you, Chrissy, for the rose. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. Your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you, Neve. I hope I pronounced that right, for the follow. And yeah, thank you everybody very much. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to share and follow me if you're not following me already. And I don't know if some of you can see my live goal up there on a certain platform. I have a live goal. And thank you, Chrissy, for the follow. And any contributions will go towards a new webcam. And I've been told that I can improve my stream quality by getting a new webcam. And we are about 20% of the way there from the last couple of lives with the contributions. So if you care to support me in that way, please do. And we're looking forward to the day when I have a better picture. Hey, Darius. Actually, my thing is that I'm a songwriter, so I'm here to do original songs, although I can occasionally be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover. Oh, thank you, Sophie, for the finger heart. I really appreciate you so much. And let's see. Angie Stone. What was W2 like? You know, I saw Willie Nelson. He opened for the Grateful Dead. I saw Willie Nelson twice. Once he opened for the Grateful Dead, and once he was on a double bill with Neil Young. But again, I am a songwriter. So I hope you'll hang around to hear me do some of my original songs. And you know what I feel like doing now? I actually, like I did Dumb and Dumber. I wrote that in 1994, but I just released it as a single. It's my latest single. But I actually also this year, I dug up a recording of the very first song I ever, well, I mentioned I'm a Deadhead. I saw the Dead actually close to 300 times. But I used to go to so many concerts, you know. I've seen a lot of concerts. Let's see, who have I seen more than once? I saw Bruce Springsteen 3 times. I saw The Who a couple of times. I saw Jethro Tull a couple of times. Jefferson Starship I saw twice. And I don't know who else I can think of that I saw more than once. Well, Jerry Garcia Band, of course. I saw him. I saw the Dead like 300 times and another 10 or 15 times Jerry Garcia Band. But anyway, I don't go to concerts anymore. I don't even get out anymore because I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID. And I do have a song about that. But I could play that later maybe. But I was mentioning, I dug up this recording of the very first song I ever wrote, which I wrote all the way back in 1983. And you know, most songwriters I know are ashamed of their first song. But this one actually turned out pretty good. And I played it for some songwriters I know, and they said, hey, you should release that. It's still current. So I wrote this. I was a business student. I was an MBA student at the Wharton School. And it was my last semester. And it seemed like every conversation was, how's your job search going? And I'd wanted to write songs for years, but I didn't think I knew how. But one day my brother, it's a long story, but when I finally decided to write a song, I thought, okay, what am I going to write about? And I thought, it's got to be about that. And I wrote this song really quickly, as a matter of fact. And I released it as a single in June. So you can hear it like on my website and on Spotify and wherever. But I'm going to play it for you now. Packed my bags and I went off to school. It cost a lot of money, but I am no fool, 'cause everybody knows that you need an education to find a good career and wealth accumulation. Now I'm graduating and I'm looking for work. Nobody wants to hire me, I feel like a jerk. I'm looking and I'm searching, all I get is bad news. I'll tell you what it is, I got the job search blues. I show up for the interview, I walk up to the desk, give my name, receptionist types it in and says, the boss will be here shortly, make yourself at home, relax and have a seat while I call him on the phone. Instead I'm getting nervous, the tension it's a mountain, my palms are getting sweaty and my pulse rate it's a counting. I'm looking for rewards but I'm paying my dues, headed for another round of job search blues. A man comes down the hall, he shakes my hand, I hope he likes my grip, I hope he likes the way I stand. We go up to his office, I sit down in a chair, answer a few questions, then he gives me a stare. He says, I'm sorry, but you're not the one we're looking for. It's been nice meeting you, let me show you to the door. I don't know what went wrong, I'm still looking for clues. There's just no escaping from the job search blues. I get back home, there's a letter from me. The envelope said that is from the company I spoke to last week, and I thought I had a chance, so I opened it up. It said, dear applicant, we enjoyed meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to come here and see us. We think that you're fine. It's just that, well, you see, there's a lot of competition, and we've hired someone else to fill the position. I fold the letter up, I add it to the pile with all the other dings I've been saving all the while. I think about my friends who are making 50 grand. I'm a sitting here without an offer in hand. I guess I should be busy looking through recruiting sites to find some more positions to which I can apply. But something deep inside me says I won't be amused. I expect another dose of the job search blues. Thank you. Thank you, Sadie, for liking the live. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to like, share, and follow me if you're not following me already. Oh, and thank you so much for the rose, Sonia. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Sure I can. What am I praying for exactly? Katie, what's the matter? something, if you're going through a hard time, I have a song for you, which is also a recent single. What's going on, Katie? Okay, well, I don't know what Katie's going through, but I have a song for those times where things are feeling hopeless. And maybe, I don't know if you're depressed or just everything feels like nothing is working and you just can't win. All right, we're almost at 10K. Actually, the goal for the live is actually 20K. So 10K is halfway there. When we get to 20K, there will be, at least on this platform, I'm actually streaming to multiple platforms, but where you are, you will see a Superman animation on my screen, on your screen, on our screen. So this is for Katie or anyone who's going through a hard time. When you've lost another battle and you're staring at the wall and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see, trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, we can still imagine light and the possibilities in the sunshine. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where we work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again. An unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Hey Christina, how are you? And thank you for liking the live. And Trinity, thank you for liking the live. I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, everybody. I'm doing original songs for you. And I hope you're having a great time. Oh, thank you, Corey. Thank you. Taylor says Jim Carrey. A lot of people have said that, but I have a song called Dumb and Dumber, which I already played tonight. Otherwise, I'd play it for you now. It's actually, Dumb and Dumber is my latest single. You can actually hear it. You can stream it on Spotify or any streaming platform, or you can actually, on my website, you can actually stream it or download it. And then you can have it with you at all times. And you can download it for free if you want. You have the option. Thank you, Jesse. I'm so glad. Jenny, how are you? Is that an actual song, Joey? Well, I'm here for doing original songs. You know, I have not done any of my political songs tonight. Those are always dangerous because they always risk offending someone. Although, you know what? I have one I wrote, and actually I'm just working on recording the song. That's designed to not offend anybody. It's supposed to not offend anybody. But knowing how things are today, it probably will anyway. But I feel like doing that song because I've been working on it. I'm still rewriting it, but I think it's got to be done because I started recording it, and I actually started recording it yesterday, and then I ended up changing a line. I had to go back and re-record it. But you know, I've written a bunch of songs. You know, the problem I keep seeing is that we can't even agree on what's real and what's not real. You know, it's like everybody's not even agreeing on what the facts are. So people are misinformed and uninformed, and there are people saying one thing and somebody's lying and somebody's not lying, and you know, one side says the other's lying and the other side says the other's lying, and so I've been writing so many songs about that because that's like what's tearing our country apart. That's a big thing that's tearing our country apart. But anyway, so I wrote this song. They said it. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I got to take that capo off. No wonder that's weird. Okay, let's try to go again. Let's go again. They said it. You heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain we verified the facts and really looked into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same question. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. I was not at Woodstock. I was at summer camp when Woodstock was happening. I was too young to go to Woodstock. I was 13. I guess I could have gone, but Thank you, Hart, for liking and sharing the live. And Val, how are you? It's so good to see you tonight. Prez, how are you doing? And Quinn, how are you? I'm Seth Hillary Jackson doing original songs for you. And so anyway, that's a song I'm working on recording. And I actually do have a single coming out next Friday, this coming Friday, March 6th. I even have the next single recorded. I might do these two songs, my next single and the one that's in waiting. Actually, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I have the follow-up single. I have it mixed and mastered, but I haven't done the final check, which is to listen on the car stereo. So before I release the next single, the one after the next single, that is, I have to listen to it in the car. But I'm going to do my upcoming single for you. And I really like this song because I feel like this is like my personal brand song in a way. It's really, it's an anthem of self-acceptance is the best way I can describe it. So I hope you like it. It's also very autobiographical, but I hope the sentiment, even if not the exact specifics, it will resonate. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in, but now I could care less that I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, hey, and sing away my troubles in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. Thank you, Hart, for sharing. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. Thank you, Macy, for liking. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, carve it on my grave. Here lies someone who lived his life his way, just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. Thank you, PS5 Gamer. So that song will be out next Friday, March 6th, and you'll be able to hear it on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, etc. And you'll also be able to hear it and download it from my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. And don't forget to click on that link in my profile. That takes you to my website, my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, and all of my social media. And if you would like to support me, there's even a donation link there. But those of you on the platform starting with the letter T, you can see a live goal, hopefully. Do I have a live goal? Wait a second, maybe I didn't set up the live goal. I can set it up now, I think. Oh, let me see if I can set up a live goal. I think I forgot to set it up. Oh, edit your live goal. So I do have a live goal. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's there. So any contributions will go towards a new webcam. I was told that I can improve my stream quality if I get a new webcam. So all contributions are going towards a new webcam and improved stream quality for you. Oh, I'm almost 99 years old. No, just kidding. I know I'm old, but I'm not that old. Okay, what's next on the agenda here? So, I don't know how much longer I can keep going here, because for those of you who know me, you know this already, but I have long COVID. Yes, it really is a thing. I avoided COVID for 3 years. I was taking all the precautions and masking, etc. And then, I was going to the gym. I was working out like 6 days a week. And I was even masking at the gym, and I was one of the few people. And then, the gym started advertising that they got the best, state-of-the-art ventilation, and most people there weren't masking, but I still was. But then I started looking at the data, and the CDC data said that there was low risk of transmission in my area. I thought, it's time. I don't need to mask anymore. Well, within a week I got COVID and I've never recovered. I am just fatigued constantly, and so when I go live, I'm always afraid. The thing I'm afraid of is there's something called post-exertional malaise, which is like overexert and everything becomes much worse. Oh, thank you, Cattell. Thank you for the rose. I really appreciate the love. Thank you. And so it's complicated. But anyway, I wrote a song about it, so I'm going to play that for you. That's one thing I do. I go through a lot of struggles. I have these mental health songs because I've struggled with all these things, and I turn them into songs. Oh, thank you, Cattell, for the dolphin. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love. And so I'm going to do this song. I'm always hesitant to do this song. Oh, and 10 roses. Thank you so much. I always hesitate to do this song because I always feel like people who aren't involved in long COVID and don't even, they'll be bored by it. But I don't know. Some people tell me they really like this song, so I'm going to play it. Just want my head on a pillow, my body flat out on a bed, the afternoon sun through my window. I'm tired of feeling half dead. I thought it would pass like a cold or a flu. I can't believe the nightmare this has turned into. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step I truly hate the whole notion of learning to live like this. I'm gonna have to keep hoping someday the fog will lift. If you know how I feel, you're not in this alone. You got someone who cares, someone who knows. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I wish more people were aware there's real danger in the air, and it's a long haul, one small step at a time. Oh, I almost forgot. Hey, Hannah, how are you tonight? Thank you for the like, Hannah. Let's see how many likes we got tonight. The goal is 20,000. When we get to 20,000, you will see a Superman animation on your screen. That is, people on the platform where these likes are happening. And I don't want to name platforms because the algorithms might penalize. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for 6 roses. I really appreciate you so much. Okay, what should we do? Oh, thank you for the finger heart, Hannah. Oh, and the tiny Diny, thank you so much. I really appreciate the love. Oh, and we got the cup. We got the cup animation. I forget what that's for. You know, I should have this memorized. But the cup animation, let's see what that's for. I'm going to tell you what the cup animation is for. It is for channel points. I'm not even sure what channel points are, but we reached it. Okay. It looks like channel points are the same as coins. I don't know why that is. Maybe there's some other way of defining channel points, but I guess that's the definition. So, all right. Thank you, HTTP Austria, for liking the live. And hi, Anya and Debbie. Welcome to my live. And Caitlin, how are you? And Marcus. Anchovy pizza. I don't like anchovies. I'm sorry. Mushrooms and anchovies. I don't do mushrooms or anchovies. You know, I'm from New York, so I actually like plain cheese pizza, but I usually get like sausage or pepperoni. When I growing up, we always got sausage, but then when I was in college, we started ordering pepperoni, and I got used to that. So then when I had kids, we got in the habit of ordering pepperoni. So now my kids like pepperoni pizza. And but when they're not around, every once in a while, I think I should go back to my childhood and get sausage pizza. Yeah, New York. I've never been to Chicago, so... Oh, actually, you know what? I said I'd never been to Chicago. I think I lied. I said earlier that I've never been to Chicago, but now I remember when I moved from California back to the East Coast, we drove through Chicago, and I'm pretty sure I stopped at a pizza place to try Chicago pizza. And I have a really foggy memory. I totally forgot about this. This is only a few years ago. And then my wife reminded me, and I remember I had to drive like it seemed like it was right along the route, but the GPS took me through this neighborhood and I had to drive. And then I remember I had to wait like an hour for the pizza. And I don't remember if I actually stayed and actually had the Chicago pizza or not. Can you believe it? I don't remember if I actually had the Chicago pizza or not. I don't know, it's just too much. So Antisocial, you know, I have a song called Antisocial Media. Actually, I just put a lyric video on your platform of my song Antisocial Media. It's a song that came out this year. I haven't played it yet. Should I play Antisocial Media for you? It's a song that may offend some people. I actually have a family member. I have this family member. I can't talk politics with this person. But one day, I released this song back in September, and I sent out a newsletter. And the next day, I get a notification that this family member unsubscribed from my newsletter after this song came out. And it really hurt me. And I haven't said anything, and I wish I'd said something right away. And I haven't talked to them since then either. But I haven't heard, so I don't know if I should do this song or not. Nobody has said yes or no. Well, I'm going to do it. What the heck? Because I like it. And if you're offended, I'm so sorry. I hope we can still be friends. And I hope you won't unsubscribe. Crystal, how are you? So on one platform, this is against community standards because there's an explicit word. So I have to filter it out. I have to censor the song by singing a sound-alike word. But you'll know which word it is. It's in the second line of the song, and it rhymes with Twitter. He calls it X, I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting, Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Antisocial. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Thank you, Marley, for sharing and the follow. And everybody, if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to follow me if you're not following me already, or subscribe depending on which platform you're on. Thank you, Aaron, for the follow. I really appreciate you. And I do have a website, SethHillaryJackson.com, and there is a link in my profile which will take you there and to all my other links. Carolyn, thank you, emojis. What does that say? I can't pronounce the emoji. Something and a smile. Thank you so much for the follow. Carolyn, how are you? Thank you, Carolyn, for liking the live. How are you tonight? You know, one of my daughter's best friends growing up was Carolyn. She lived right down the street. I always liked Carolyn. And actually, my mother was really good friends with Carolyn's mother. I think they still are, even though they're 3,000 miles away now. Alexa, how are you? Emma, how you doing? I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I'm doing original songs for you all. Inferno. Roger Rabbit. The movie? The only Roger Rabbit I know is the movie. That was a really great movie, actually. So I don't know if I answered the question about sausage and pepperoni, but like I said earlier, I'm from New York. I really like just plain cheese pizza. So, you know, sausage is good, pepperoni is good, but then you don't want to overwhelm the pizza with both sausage and pepperoni. It's just too much. If it's good pizza, you don't need anything on it, really. But nowadays, I don't usually, if I get cheese pizza, I get extra cheese. I don't eat a lot of pizza though, because, you know, I have to, you know, I went on this fitness program. I can't do this anymore. It's ironic that my fitness program is what made me ill. But I was really heavy and I lost 70 pounds. I went on this fitness program and I was working out 6 days a week, and then at the gym I caught COVID, and now I have long COVID. Yeah, that's a great movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That was so clever, that movie. Although I have to admit, Roger Rabbit's character is really annoying, but still, it was a great movie. Oh, thank you, Brady, and thank you, Charlie, for sharing, and Brady for the follow, and Preet for the virtual love. Thank you so much, and for the follow. I really appreciate all of you. And I don't know if you see my live goal, I will mention one more time that all contributions are going to go towards a new webcam. I was told that I can improve my stream quality with a new webcam. Novel COVID. Well, the coronavirus was called the novel coronavirus. Is there something new beyond that I don't know of? Because it was referred to for like the first couple of years. They kept calling it the novel coronavirus. So I don't know. I haven't heard that term in a while. I guess it's not that novel anymore unless there's a brand new one that I don't know about. And I don't really want to know. To tell you the truth, no, I do want to know. I like to have information. Oh, you know, I promised a little while ago that I was going to do so I already did my next single that's coming out on Friday, and I have the one that is planned for after that. I have that recorded already, and I was going to play it for you. And I haven't played it yet because I keep getting distracted because I literally have ADHD, which I mentioned in my upcoming single is called Being Me, and I did mention that in the song. But, you know, I was actually told that for a streamer, ADHD is actually a superpower. I guess it kind of is, because I can just go on and on about things, and well, I can't say I never run out of things to talk about, because I guess I can eventually run out of things to talk about, but I go off on tangents, and then I just have many things to say about many things. And I'm actually now stalling on the song because I see that we've been live for 59 minutes and 30 seconds, and I want to wait for 1 hour to go by. Because after 1 hour goes by, hey Angeline, how are you? After 1 hour, I was told that some sort of magical thing happens and the algorithm wakes up and says, hey, this guy's been streaming for an hour. And then maybe it'll start sending more people. And I want people to hear the song. But I'll tell the story behind this song. So, I've performed this song before in my lives. And to those who've heard it, they may know it as the shower song. And the reason it's known as the shower song is I wrote it in the shower. I mean, I wrote the words. So I was in the shower. You know how the mind wanders in the shower? And for some reason, I don't know why, I just started thinking this old song that was a hit when I was a kid. I'm still not going to say what song it is because I want to see if anybody can guess. But and I was thinking about this song and I realized, God, that song is so simple. And the one I had just written was a political song that has a lot of words. And I thought, you know, I don't know if I can write a song as simple as that one, but I want to write this. I'm just going to see if I can write. Really want to write the simplest song I can write. And I was in the shower, and by the time I got finished getting dressed, I had the entire lyric written. My phone was on the sink. I got out of the shower and started typing into my phone. And then I went to bed, and the first thing in the morning, it's like, I wonder if I could put music to this thing. I mean, you know, the lyric is very simple. It's going to really depend on the music. And I sat down to the guitar, and it just came. I don't think I've ever written a song so quickly. Although I did write a couple of my singles really quickly, my recent ones. I wrote Rembrandt Star really quickly, and I wrote Antisocial Media pretty quickly. But none as quickly as this. So I have this recorded. Now I have a new single coming out this Friday. And then after that, I will put out the song I'm about to play you. Right? And again, the goal was to write the simplest song I could write. Yes, this is the shower song. Got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Yes, Jackson, just got one thing to say. I love you. I have many country songs. There are times when I like to go on and on. Share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. So I have a lot of country songs. You know, before I started releasing my own material, I was mostly writing country songs. I was going to Nashville, Tennessee a lot. I was trying to make a career as a songwriter, you know, in the background, getting other artists to record my songs. And so I decided on country music because I really like lyrics, and lyrics are big in country music. So, yeah, I got a lot of country songs. Which one should I do? Oh, let's see. Which one should I've already done a couple. I started with two country songs tonight, as a matter of fact. I can't do too many songs really more because of my chronic fatigue. I'm torn between this one, and this one. Should I do a happy country song or a sad country song? Happy, oh, we made it to 20,000, all right. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. You're so amazing. 20,000 likes, yay. I appreciate all of you, and I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're liking my live, and and etc. So, oh, happy. Oh, so Sophie says, do a happy country song. You know, it's funny because most of my songs, I don't have too many sad songs until I start looking at the country songs. And then I have a bunch of sad ones. And actually, I really like these sad country songs. They're really good, but okay. I'll do this one. Okay, let's put the capo. This one says to capo the first fret. All right. I wrote this one a long time ago. Some of these country songs were written a long time ago. I was all tucked in, but I couldn't sleep. I was starting school the next day. What would the other kids think of me? What if no one asked me to play? Daddy said, son, I know how you feel. It seems there's so much to learn. Your teacher will help you to read and write, but where the other kids are concerned, there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. I comb my hair and shine my boots, check the mirror one last time. It was my first date with Becky Jones, the sweetest girl at Davis High. Dad said, son, I know how you feel, as he handed me the keys to the car. There ain't no way you can be prepared for when someone steals your heart. There ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. Me and Becky just brought home our first. The future's in my hands. I say to Daddy, I hope I can fill your shoes. And now I understand there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. Okay. So that was for Jackson, if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. Are you still here? It was for Jackson and also for Serena and Sophie, I mean. Both Serena and Sophie, I'm sorry. Both of you. Oh, God, you know, I'm really, I'm at the point where I should probably stop doing songs because of my fatigue. But I really want, you know, especially when my day has been, well, to be honest, it's like most days, you know, I get up late and I kind of don't go anywhere, and then I take naps and then I go live. But I did work on some recording today. I have this new song that I actually played earlier. And I'm still working on it. I changed some of the words. So I recorded the vocal yesterday, and I had to re-record a few lines because I changed the words. And then I started working on the bass part, and then my computer froze up on me. I made a video about this that I posted tonight, but I became terrified because first of all, the computer wouldn't shut down right, which that's happened before. So I had to do the hard reset. But then when I rebooted the machine, gave me, there's a screen I get with the motherboard, and it just sat there. And I thought, oh no, my computer's broken. Oh no. And I became, oh, thank you, Ella, for the like. So I became terrified. I thought, how can I live? It's really funny. I really was scared because I spend most of my day on the computer. If I'm working, I'm on the computer, and when I'm not working, I'm on the computer. And so I posted this. It was kind of funny, this moment of terror. But I actually realized later, God, I'm so privileged that the worst thing that I can think of is like losing my computer. So I guess I'm lucky. And I have a song about, oh, darn. I want to do more songs for you, but I'm afraid of getting the post-exertional malaise. And I am planning on going live again tomorrow night. So I don't have a fixed schedule because of the fatigue. I wasn't even sure I was going to make it live today. I have to rest up. Hey, Lacey, how are you? So I wasn't sure I was going to make it. So I can't absolutely put a schedule and say I'll definitely be there on this schedule. Oh, and thank you, Delilah, for the follow. And everybody, please follow me. If you're enjoying my live, please follow me or subscribe if you're not doing so already. So, what am I saying? Oh yeah, so I can't just absolutely commit to a fixed schedule. So I have a suggested schedule, which is Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 9 p.m. And if I can do another day, like a Tuesday, I'll do that. But I can't absolutely guarantee that I'll be live on those days, because if the fatigue is just too much, then I skip it. But so if I don't do any more songs, I'll do them tomorrow night. I can't resist doing another song though. Which of these two should I do? All right, I'll do this one. So this is a song, I totally had forgotten about this song. And I don't know what reminded me of it. But I suddenly remembered it. Now how does this, wait. Oh yeah. I don't have to do that. Oh, thank you, Willow, for the tiny diny. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. So, anyway, I just thought, I really like this song. So, I learned it. It's so amazing how much you change me in a matter of no time at all. The moment I heard those three simple words, I couldn't help but fall. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. My heart was broken, yours was wide open. Something in your eyes spoke to me. Took all my fears, made them disappear faster than a fading memory. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. My love for you keeps on growing. There's no stopping what you set in motion. My world started turning, my heart started learning feelings I've never felt before. A joy and a hunger, a taste of the wonder that forever has in store. You made it all come true in the blink of an I love you. So I can't believe this. So in the middle of the song, I get this message that my live is restricted because I'm doing unoriginal content. So I had to stop and appeal. And now I don't know if the appeal went through or if they haven't decided yet, because I took my eye off the ball. I got to watch the screen to see if the appeal approved. Okay. Well, it's kind of weird because I'm kind of ending the live soon anyway, but that's really annoying. You know, I'm sitting here doing original songs and it tells me I'm doing reproduced material and unoriginal. And this has happened a bunch of times. It's just like, come on, folks, give me a break. So, clever. Oh, the song, Lacey? So everybody, I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I have been doing original songs for you. I hope to see you again tomorrow night. Same, as they used to say, same bat time, same bat channel, which means 9 Eastern. And I'll do more original songs for you. And meanwhile, there's still a chance to contribute to my live goal, which hopefully you can see. And all contributions are going to go towards a new webcam. I was told that I can improve my stream quality with a new webcam. So I'm going to use all the contributions that I get towards that goal. And we are about, I should add it up. I haven't actually done the math. We're about 20% there, I think, because we just started this. I just started this a couple of weeks ago, and the webcam's not cheap, so I think we're like 20% there. So anybody who wants to help towards that and help me improve my stream quality and bring you better live streams, please. It's there, and I'm done begging. I'm not begging, I'm just requesting. I know the song, but I don't know how to play the song. But as you know, Monkey, I am a songwriter, and I'm here to do original songs for you. Although I can, as I mentioned many times, occasionally be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover, because I'm a big Deadhead. So let's see. What else could we discuss this evening before I go? Is there anything pressing? Any questions that you have for me? I mean, real questions, not troll questions. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the chords are. I should look up the chords and see why it's different. I'm going to look up right now. I'm going to look up the chords to Angie, just because you mentioned it. Now, Angie chords. I love that song. I was never, I didn't used to like the Rolling Stones when I was a kid, because people used to say they're better than the Beatles, and I was such a Beatles fan. I'm like, how dare anybody say that they're better than the Beatles? A minor, E7, G, F. Oh, F is always hard. That's why it's hard, because it's got an F in it. I mean, if you're a beginning guitarist, F is like the hardest chord of all the, standard normal chords. B is the second hardest, but F is the hardest. But Well, you can always capo. Well, but then when you capo the F, then the G you have to play as a bar chord. So then I guess it's wait, do you have to? Yeah, you kind of have to. So I guess that doesn't really solve the problem. I just started this platform. No, I just started streaming vertically on this platform. I was streaming horizontally, and then I was told, you know, that's not the thing to do because horizontal and vertical are totally different things. And oh, what just happened? Oh, okay. So I just recently started streaming vertically on YouTube. Oops, I'm not supposed to say the platform name because I'm streaming multiple places, and I don't want the algorithm to hear me and get mad at me. The algorithm will be mad at me. So the opening. So I mean, you're talking about the lick or the chords? The chords. There must be a lick. I don't remember how the if there's like a lick that goes with that song. There usually is. Most. I don't know if I can say. Yeah, probably most songs have what they call a signature lick. You know, it's a thing. Usually, it's in the intro, and then it repeats like in between the verses and at the end of the song. And so I assume it has one, but I can't think of what it is because I haven't heard that song in so long. And thank you, Lacey, for sharing my live. And Bethany, welcome. How are you? We're just kind of wrapping up here. I am planning to go live again tomorrow night. I hope to see you at 9 Eastern. You know, I went to school with a guy back in the day, too. Actually, several guys, many guys I went to school with back in the day. Well, I'll have to listen to it because I don't remember how it goes. I should learn it just to have something to learn. But I have many things to learn that I'm not learning. So, Lauren, how are you tonight? Anyway, I'm Seth Hillary Jackson. I have been doing original songs for you all. I hope you have enjoyed yourself. I hope you'll come see me again. Again, I don't have a set 100% fixed schedule because of my chronic fatigue, but I do have an unfixed schedule of usually Saturdays, Sundays, and Thursdays at 9 Eastern, and sometimes Tuesdays or Wednesdays even, if I can do it. And so that will mean tomorrow night, if all goes well, I will see you again. And it has been really fun, and I'm looking forward to playing more original songs for you. So I hope to see you tomorrow, and if you're not following me, please follow me. And go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. Click the link in my profile. It'll take you there. It'll take you to all of my links. It's a link tree, and it goes to my website, my Discord server. And if you're a fan, please join the Discord server. And it'll take you to my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, and all my social media. So please do that. And in the meantime, I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Oh,